الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما إخوة الإيمان السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. We give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given us another opportunity to be here today. Today being the 24th day of the month of Sha'ban in the year 1444 AD after the hijrah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam from Mecca to Medina, which is equivalent to the 17th day of March in the year 2023 after the birth of Nabi Isa alayhi salamullah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can this our gathering as an act of ibadah. In continuation with the discussion we've been discussing for the past 4-5 weeks now concerning Surat Khaf. Alhamdulillah, we are able to discuss extensively about the 7 slippers of the grave last week. And we told us at the inception, like 5 weeks ago, that basically Surat Khaf discussing about 4 points. The first one discussed about the Iman, the fate of the 7 sleepers that ran away from the town where idol is being worshipped and they ran to the cave. The second story is one that talks about Fitnatul Man, the trials that is associated or that are associated to being rich, to being wealthy, which is what we are going to discuss today. The third one is the fitna that is associated with knowledge, which concerns Nabi Musa and Khidr. And the fourth one is the fitna that is associated, the trial that is associated with the throne, which concerns Zulkarnain. These are all the 4 points that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in this chapter of the Holy Quran, which is chapter 18. We've been able to discuss from chapter 1 to verse 25, from verse 21, verse number 1 to verse 25. We are going to continue on the verse 26 today. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us about the sleepers of the cave, which we are able to establish last week, that they slept inside the cave for 309 years. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now told us that, again, that is just a generic value that I've given you. Allah said, Kulillahu a'lamu bima labisu. Allah said, O Prophet Muhammad, tell them, and the one that knows the number of years that they have slept inside the cave. Lahu ghaibus samawati wal ard, the knowledge of the unseen and what you people are seeing, the knowledge of the heaven and the earth belongs to me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Absolutely bi'i wa asmi. Me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one that sees everything and I hear everything. As Allah told us in Surah Al-Mulk, like that wasiru qawlakum aw wij'alu bihi innahu alimun bisati sudur. Allah ya'lamu. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, whatever you people say secretly, whatever you people say openly, me Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have the knowledge of everything. So Allah is still reconfirming it here that me Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala absil bihi wa asmi. I'm listening to everything, whatever every one of you is saying, I'm listening to it. Wa asmi, and whatever you people are doing, I'm seeing it. Malahum min dunihi. These people that refuse to accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they don't have any other person, they don't have any other supreme power that can help them. Malahum min dunihi min waliyin. They don't have any other protector except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wala yushriku fi hukmihi ahadan. Those of you that we are going to think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should neither or nor associate partnership with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is still confirming His authority and His sovereignty concerning what He did for the Ashabul Kahf. Allah is now telling Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Watlu ma uhiya ilayka min kitabi rabbik." O Prophet Muhammad, read unto them what we have revealed unto you. Tell them about what we have told you. Read to them, La mubaddila li kalimatihi. Nothing can change in the sense of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Walan tajida min dunihi multahada. And we are not going to see anybody that will be in position of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Quran will never change. The actions of Allah will never change, and nobody can take position of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah continued to be telling Rasul, "Wasbir nafsaka, O Prophet Muhammad, be patient with yourself, and be patient with who? Al-ma'alladhina yad'una rabbahum bil ghadawati wal ashi." Be patient with those that are calling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the morning and in the evening. That doesn't mean that it's going to be only in the morning and in the evening that you are going to be calling Allah. There are some people say in the afternoon like this, Allah did not mention afternoon, so they won't pray, they won't do any act of good work. No. And this is not hujjah. For those that need to gather together and say they will do lazimi in the morning, they will do something in the evening. No, this is not it. What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a generic statement that literally cannot just be defined or can be translated like this, except with the knowledge of the fuqaha and with the knowledge of mufassirun, those that really understood Quran. Because some people just take it like this, that the riwayah said we should just worship Allah in the morning and in the evening. What about in the afternoon? Allah is now telling Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that Prophet Muhammad, be patient with yourself and those that are calling me in the morning and in the evening. Yuriduna wajhahu, and they are doing this to seek for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wala ta'du aynaka anhum. Don't take away your sight from them. Don't turn against them. Why? Part of the sababu nuzul of this ayah was that Umayyah ibn Khalaf, the slave master of Bilal, and other Quraysh, other stakeholders of Quraysh, they went and meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that for us to be able to believe in what you are saying, and for us to be able to sit down with you, you have to send away some of the second-class people away from your vicinity, like them Bilal bin Abi Rabah, like them Abdullah bin Mas'ud, like them Abu Zar al-Ghifari. That you need to send them away, because these people, they don't match our status. We can't be sitting down with them. They see them like riffraffs. So Allah is now telling Rasulullah, "Wala ta'du aynaka anhum." Don't turn away your sight from them. These are the people that accepted the religion of Allah from you when you are in a state of adversity. These people cannot just come now and now be telling you that you send them away. The way some of our malams used to do. If a rich man comes into the masjid, they will now be pampering him as if he's a god. People that they be in the masjid together, that they lay the foundation of the masjid together, because they are not as wealthy as these people that just come, they will now be giving them a special recognition. Allah is warning Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wala ta'du aynaka anhum. Don't turn away from them. Part of what they did, this Quraysh, was the reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed Surat Abasa. Abasa wa tawalla an ja'ul a'ma. Who is that a'ma? Abdullah ibn Ummi al-Maktum, the blind man. That Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said he should be the leader of Medina when they went for Hud. He was a blind man, and Allah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, entrusted the leadership of the Muslims onto his hand. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam knows that he's an intelligent person, so it's not everybody that has these two sides that can see. So when Abdullah ibn Maktum came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, some of these people were around him, and they were telling Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we can't also sit down with you with a blind man. Allah was now warning Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Abbasa wa tawalla an ja'ul a'ma. Be very careful, Muhammad. Don't turn away your sight. Don't turn your back to the who? The person that came to you as a blind person. So Allah is warning Rasul. If Allah is warning Rasul, then who are we? Then who are we? So Allah is telling Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Wala ta'du aynaka anhum." Don't turn against those people that have been with you all this while. That is why every one of us do. The people that suffer with us in the sojourn of our life. Whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes you to the promised land, and you are now getting something better than them, don't forget them. The people that hold on or held on to the ladder of success for you, and you will now climb one step after the other, one step after the other. You don't go to where you are going. Don't forget the people that hold the ladder for you. If you forget them, before you come down, they too they have left the ladder. So while coming back, there won't be any stability on the ladder again. So you are going to fall down. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling Rasul, don't turn away against these people. Why? Turiduna zinnatal hayat ad-dunya. Because you want these people to give you the material of this world. Allah is warning Rasul. Was Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam interested in whatever they want to give him? But Allah is still warning him. Wala tutima akfalna qalbahu. Rasul, I'm still telling you, don't follow the people that their heart is hardened. They are not ready to listen to you. The other prophet that came before you, they didn't listen to them. You too, they are calling you inna ulama majnun. They are calling you a mad person because wama huwa biqawli sha'ir qalilun man tadhakkaru. The Quran we have revealed unto you that you read unto them. What huwa biqawli sha'ir? It is not a musician's song. It wasn't a musician song. It's not a song. Wama allamna ushira wama yanbaghi la in wa illa zikrun wa qur'anun mubin. Allah said, wama allamna ushira. We didn't teach Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam any song. So all these Islamic singers now, what is their hujjah? Wama yanbaghi la, and it's not right for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to be singing. So our malams that are singing, beating drum, beating piano and everything, where is their hujjah? This surah we are seeing, wama alamnahu, we didn't teach him shira, song. Shiru means song. Wama yanbaghi la, and it's not right for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to sing or to dance. But what we have revealed unto him that they are calling a song, those idiots, is what? In huwa illa zikrun wal Qur'anul mubin. It's just a remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what is that remembrance of Allah? Al-Quran is telling you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling you that all those idiots that are coming around you, don't listen to them. Don't follow them. Because they will take away your heart and dhikrina from the remembrance of Allah. That's why you see some people, whenever they are struggling, they will be doing very well in the masjid, they will be propagating Islam. As soon as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them with 50,000 naira, they start misbehaving. As soon as he starts having 100,000, we stop coming to masjid. As soon as his money multiplies to 150, 200,000, that is when we now be knowing that our imam, we need to impeach the imam. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us, and he told Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to tell us that we should not misbehave whenever he share with us among his bounties. Whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us is just a share. It's not all. It's not all. Our health, Allah just share part of what he has in his bank. He shared it with us. The little resources we have, Allah just share it with us. The knowledge we have, Allah just share it with us. Already he said it in Surat Al-Isra. وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِنَ الْإِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. There is nothing I give you. It's just an insignificant element that I've given you. So all this so-called rich man, the richest man in the world, the richest man on the continent, the richest man in Africa, what Allah is giving them is what? Insignificant. That's why we need to be humble every time. For Allah to be warning Rasul like this, then who are we? Whatever our these people are telling you about them that don't relate with them, they are following their heart desires. They are not following what the Holy Book wants. Wakana amuhu furutot. Their own issue has been scattered in front of you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because they are not following the guidance of Allah. Allah said, وَقُلْ حَقٌّ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ. Tell them that the truth is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. فَمَنْ شَاءَ. Whoever amongst you, فَلْيُؤْمِنْ, is you accept. So it's not compulsory. وَلَا تَزِرُ وَازِرَةً وِزْرًا أُخْرَى. It's not compulsory for you to accept. فَمَنْ شَاءَ مِنْكُمْ فَلْيُؤْمِنْ. Whoever wants among you should accept what you are telling him. وَمَنْ شَاءَ فَلْيَكْفُرْ. And whoever wants among you should go astray and become a kafir. It's left unto you. But what? Inna a'tadna liz-zalimina nara. Those wrongdoers, those that disbelieve in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have prepared an hellfire for them. We have prepared a torment for them. A'ata bihim suratuha. That the hellfire, the tent and the roof is a tent roofed with substances from the hellfire. Like we have this structure now. You have different material that was used to cover it as a roof. You have the different material that is used as what? As the walls. So the walls and the roof of that place that make like a tent. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the substances we use to prepare that structure for them will be picked or will be chosen from the hellfire. Those that believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa in yastagishu, whenever istighatha, if you are asking for something from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you guys should be ma'in kalmuli yashmi ujuha. When they are asking anything, whenever they are asking Allah anything, they are already in the hellfire. Those that disbelieve in Allah. Whenever they are not asking for anything from Allah, maybe they are thirsty. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now said, we are going to give them a boiling water. You know, when we are talking about paradise and hellfire last year, I told us that people in the hellfire, what they will be drinking as their water is going to be like a pulse. Like a pulse. That's what they will be giving them. Hot wine. Allah is not saying, why here the issue you got to be minding? We are going to give them water that is already melted. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give to them. If we pour it on any face, it's going to peel off the faces. That is the kind of water we are going to give them if they are thirsty. Bisa sharabu wa sa'atil murtafaqo. Allah said, go unto them, shear unto them with what they are drinking and they are returned to where they have returned to. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do for those that disbelieve in Him. Despite the fact that He has sent Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has gone. The message he brought, has the message gone with him? No. This is the message we are telling ourselves. That's the message that Sheikh Abubakar Gumi told us. That was the message that Sheikh Kadam told us. That was the message that Sheikh Kamaluddin told us. That is the same message that we too are passing on. It's Quran and Kareem, not any other thing. And the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah has spoken about those that disbelieve in the message. Now, we want to talk about the people that what? That believe in the message. Allah told Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, those that believe in you, believe in me, and believe in the oneness of Allah, and believe in the day of judgment. And they are doing the right thing. You can believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but you might not be doing the right thing. Those that are not observing their salawat, they are Muslims, but are they doing the right thing? No. Those that it's only Ramadan that you know, it's only during Ramadan that you know them as what? As Muslims. They are not doing the right thing. We need to know you as a Muslim every time. You shouldn't be a ceremonial Muslim. And I keep telling us, we are all Muslims, but we are not all. Well, not all of us are Muslims. It has its own marhala, stages by stages, and you want to walk from one stage before you get to the next stage. Allah said those that believe in me, not only believing in me, and they are doing well. Inna me Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala atfu tawkid. Me Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala la nudiu ajra man ahsana amala. Whoever does good, me Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never erase the goodness he has done. The only thing I will do for that person is to reward him. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already told us, if you do any one act of good, Allah is going to multiply it in what? In 10 manifolds. Yesterday, me and one of our brothers were talking. And I shared with him an experience that I learned concerning Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. One very day, Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu did a sadaqah to somebody with what he has. And you know him, whenever I want to do this, he will randomly give out all whatever he has, especially when it is time, whenever it is time for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to go on a battle. Whatever he has, he will bring them out. Umar will divide his own into two. indicating that our level of iman can never be the same. We cannot attain the same state of equilibrium in this world, in whatever we are doing as a material activity and whatever we are doing as a spiritual activity. We can never. Allah will not perfect our level of iman. Allah will not perfect our level of activities at the same level. All of us can never be at the same state of equilibrium. It's not possible. Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala, the very day he did this act of worship, this act of sadaqah, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, somebody took some fruit to him. So he now took 10 out of this fruit. He now sent it to Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala. So the person that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent on that errand, that person now picked one. Let's take for example, it's an apple. He now removed one from that 10. He now delivered 9 to Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala. On getting to Abu Bakr radiallahu, Abu Bakr said he received him as a visitor. He received him as an envoy from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. After delivery of the message, he now said, "No, this is not my message. It can't be 9. It can't be 9." He told him. At the end of the day, after front and back, the person now removed the one that he kept for himself. He now added it to the 9, making 10. He now said, "Yes, this is what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked you to give me." Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will never see anything that will not come to pass. And it was revealed unto him that man jaa bil asanatin falahu ashrun amsalha. Whoever does an act of worship, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward that person in 10 manifolds. So if you say sallallahu alaihi wasallam, just one, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward you 10 times. So Allah now said, Ulaika, those that believe in me, those of them, lahum jannatu adni, they will belong to Al-Jannah. Which Al-Jannah? Tajri min tahtihimul anhar, that there's going to be stream of water that will be flowing under the Al-Jannah. You allow nafiya min asawira min zahabin. We are going to adorn them with gold. These people that will be in Al-Jannah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we are going to adorn them with gold. وَيَلْبَسُونَ ثِيَابًا, and we are going to clothe them. They will be wearing gold wristwatch, gold rings. Everything that we use to adorn them, to dress them, is going to be gold. But the clothes they are going to wear, ثِيَابًا خُضِرًا مِنْ سُنْدُسٍ. The clothes they are going to wear is going to be green clothes. Min sundusin wastabraki is going to be made from brocade. Allah said, we are going to make their clothes from brocade. You know what they are going to adorn them with? It's going to be what? That of gold. But the clothes they are going to wear will be made from brocade. Wastabraki muttaqiina fiha ala al-araiki. And the couch, the upholsteries that will be in their rooms, Allah said we are going to dress it to the satisfaction, to the level that they even themselves won't be able to imagine what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared for them. And they will be reclining on it with happiness. Allah now said, for all what we have done for them, they must sawabu wa asunatul muttafaqun. This is the reward that is special from we Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they are going to be elevated. Despite the fact that they have gotten all this opportunity, they've been clothed with gold, they've been clothed with brocade, they've been on couch, on upholsteries, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one that knows what they are going to use to prepare those upholsteries. And they'll be reclining on it, they'll be bending down, lying down on the couches, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to raise them again. Allah said, وَالْمُلَهُمْ. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said about the Ashabul Khaf and those that believe in we Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and those that disbelieve in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So concerning the Ashabul Khaf, it has been concluded. Concerning the believers in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has been completed. Concerning those that disbelieve in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it has also been completed. So we want to enter the second phase of what Allah narrated to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, revealed unto Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that was narrated to us, which is the story of the gardeners, the two gardeners that Allah spoke to. This is the second story in the Surat Khaf. Allah said, وَضْرِبْ لَهُمْ مَثَلًا رَجُلَيْنِ. O Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we are establishing on ground. We want to lay an example. We want to share an example of two men. Rajulaini, two men. A rajul means a man. Rajulaini, men. So two men. Ja'alna li adima jannatayn. We gave one of them two gardens. A garden is quite different from a farm. A garden is al-jannah. A farm is al-mazra. Allah said we gave him two gardens. And this garden, min anabin, inside the garden, it was a plantation of grapes. You know, grapes, they are precious fruits. They are fragile fruits, are very expensive. Allah said the plantation on one of the farm is what? Is that of the grapes. We now surrounded that plantation of grapes. We surrounded it with palm dates, debino. We use dates to surround the what? The plantation of the what? Of the grapes. And inside that farm, inside that garden, we still have other varieties of fruits, indicating that it's not only grape that is in that garden. Each of these gardens, they are flourishing. They are producing good fruit. None of them is short of water. None of them is short of good climatic conditions. Over the years, they are producing good fruit. Inside this garden, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them the opportunity that a stream should be flowing. So there is no need for the owner of the garden to be doing what? To be doing irrigation. He doesn't need to do irrigation before his fruit will germinate. You can see the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wakana lahu samarun. One among these two guys, the one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about, that he gave him two gardens. One of them was given two gardens. He was now talking to the other one that, what were you have? He was postulating him. He was gesticulating him. He was mocking him. The one that his garden was flourishing very well. He was mocking the other one. Anna aksaru minka malan wa ayun nafara. That me, I am richer than you. And I'm of noble background than you. I'm among the first class set of people. The one that is garden is flourishing very well. Is one telling the other person, you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cannot perfect all what you have, cannot do the same thing for all of us at the same time. We make sure that somebody has 5 naira, somebody has 5 kobo. Somebody has 10 naira, somebody has 100 naira. All of us cannot have 100 naira at the same time. One person will be richer than another person. So this person that has two gardens, that everything is going on fine with him, was now mocking the second person. That my own garden is flourishing, your own is not doing well. I am richer than you, and I have more nobility than you. One very day, he now entered his garden. What was all in Nafsi? And he was wrongdoing to himself. He transgressed. He do zulm on himself. When he entered his garden, he now said, Kola, ma azunu anta bida adihi abada. I don't think, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed me now, I don't think anything can happen to me that will make me bow down my head in a state of regret. Nothing can happen. This is how we continue to be enjoying this world. Nothing can happen and nothing will happen to this my garden. He was so boastful of himself. He was full of ego that nothing can happen. The way some of these are rich men too used to say that yes, we have attained the state of satisfaction, that nothing can happen. I've worked for over 50 years and nothing can happen. My next generation, next 3 generations can never suffer. We have some people that used to say that. So also this man too was so boastful of himself that yes, what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has done for me, nothing evil can affect me. No calamity can befall me. He was saying that when he entered his garden. And he saw everything green. And you know green is a symbol of goodness. He was not boastful to himself that yes, this is how we are going to continue to be enjoying life. Wama azunnu sa'atan qa'imatan, that I don't think there is a time that will come that even if we return back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wala yuridu ila rabbi la jidanna khayran minha munqalaba. I don't think if that time comes that we return back to Allah, thank God he didn't disbelieve that there is no going back to Allah. But he disbelieved in repercussion, that things can change, that is your wealth can turn to ashes. He didn't think in that direction. But he now thought of, if you go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as far as I'm enjoying here, that is how I go and continue to enjoy in sight of Allah. He was mocking his other fellow friend like that. Then his friend that his farm, his garden was not doing well. He now told him, "What were you have will?" You will now try to explain to him. He was waking him from his slumber, from the state in which he found himself, that he has lost his sense of belonging. That how can you be saying this? He now asked him, "Akafata billadhi khalaqaka." Why are you an ungrateful person? Why do you disbelieve in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Alladhi khalaqaka, the Lord that created you. The friend that his farm was not doing, his garden was not doing well. He now asked that one that has been so boastful that why are you saying all this that you are saying? Have you forgotten Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Khalaqaka min turabin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that created you from sand. Summa min nutfatin. Later after creating you from sand, he now mix up your sand with what? With semen, with the sperm. Summa sawaka rajulan. He now perfected you and made you to become a man. Have you forgotten how you became what you are today? You know, this person is trying to admonish him. He's trying to do a kind of wa'azi for him. That don't let your sense of thinking take you away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Lakinnahu Allah. You know, say, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is no any other Allah. Lakinnahu Allah Rabbi. Me, I believe that Allah that has done all this for you is my Lord. Wala ushriku bi Rabbi ahada. And I'm not going to associate partnership with him. Because what you are saying, that you are seeing yourself, is more or less as if you are thinking it's your power, it's your might, it's your connection that has given you all this opportunity. You are not appreciating Allah. The way some of our people too will say, yes, we have labored, so it is time for us to reap from the effort of our labor. Some people have labored more than you, but at the end of the day, Abba and Masura, Allah did not kudos their effort. They work from morning to night. They work on their children. They work on their great-grandchildren. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not appreciate their effort. And they keep worshiping him. They did because of that, leave the fold of Islam. They are still optimistic that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to bless their effort one very day. What do you want them to say? You that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just giving this insignificant opportunity, you started misbehaving. But me, I will not associate any partnership with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He now told him, Walawla is the harder jannata. Whenever, it will have been better that whenever you enter into your garden, Kulta is better for you to be saying, MashaAllah, MashaAllah. La quwwata illa billah. It's better to be saying that there is no any other change that can come from any place, and there is no any other power that belongs to anybody or any power that can come from anywhere to support you except the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So every time we need to be saying, MashaAllah, la quwwata illa billah. Some of us or some people believe that before you can only say la hawla wa la quwwata is when something bad happens, when something unfortunate happens. That's when we hear la hawla wa la quwwata. No! Al-hawlu means change. La hawla, there is no any change. Wa la quwwata, al-quwwa means power. Wa la quwwata, no any other power. Illa billah, except Allah. So it's Allah that can change your misfortune to fortune. It's Allah that can change your weakness to become you as a weakness, as a weak person. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that can make you to become a strong person. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that can give you the strength. It's not the drug, it's not the exercises that you are doing. It is Allah. And everything belongs to Allah, who is what? La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. So this second person was telling that other friend that was boastful of himself that walaula idda'ata jannatan kulta. Why is it not that whenever you enter your farm, you enter your garden, why is it that you can't be saying MashaAllah, whatever want is what you come, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants is what will come to pass. La hawla wa la quwwata. There is no any change, nobody that can change anything. If Allah say every one of us should be crying now, nobody can make us to be laughing. If Allah say every one of us we should die now, no any other person can ask us to continue to be staying alive. If Allah turn the day that it is outside now, the sun that is in the sky now, if Allah said it should change to moon now, nobody can stop Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala except whatever Allah. Allahu Akbar. The only thing Allah needs to do is to say, Kun, fire kun. So al-hawlu, change, wal-quwwa, power, everything belongs to Allah. Don't you see the people that are calling themselves the might and the powerful people? Don't you see them how they are falling? Don't you see them the way they are falling? Look at the history of your country here. The people that if they sneeze from their room, the cold will catch the whole Nigerians. Majority of them are still alive today, but nobody is calling them to come and talk again. And they are alive. They are not there. Some, in this present dispensation that we have, they have the power, but nobody is asking them to contribute. Is it all your senators, all your House of Representative members, are they all of them that are submitting bill? Some of them have been there for more than 12 years now. They have never submitted any bill. Okay, some of them submitted bill, but the bill never passed. So they have they've never brought any dividend of democracy back to their constituency. And they don't have any power to influence it. But the idea, where is your uncle, where is your daddy, is in the National Assembly. Doing what? Sleeping and drinking tea and reading newspaper. Even if you want to talk, they will know that whatever will come out from his mouth is rubbish. So Mr. Speaker or Mr. Senate President will not allow him to talk. But you that you are a family member, you will be appreciating that yes, you have a representative representing us in the House of Assembly. But he is of no use. Because the power that you think he has, he doesn't have it. So al-hawlu, al-quwwa belongs to who? Allah Jalla Sha'nu. So this friend that his own farm is in the state that it was telling that one that was so boastful that don't do this. Brothers, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, don't let us see ourselves. Everything that Allah has done for us, let's see Allah. Some people have struggled more than us. Allah did not produce their effort. The same school that you went to, that you are working where you are now. Some are using their own to do Okada. And maybe that person is your best student in class. Go and see majority of these people that are doing lesson teacher, that will be going from one home to one home to go and do home service teaching. That at the end of the day, you pay them 10,000. Your children will be calling them uncle, I need their auntie. How much are they paying them? 15,000, 20,000. and when he graduated with first class. Somebody that the school that he graduated from supposed to retain him, that this is a material. All multinational companies supposed to be looking for him that let's use his brain. But Allah will say, no, I won't allow them to see you. Your star will not shine. You will use all that your brain that you have, you'll be helping the people in the family just to be writing letters. They now be saying, Kai, you know, Boda Bolaji, Malam Abdul Kadri, he's very, very brilliant. Omo Weko Da. So, Yasen in Amal Baka Chichikin Abu, Allah has denied it. So, whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has done for us, we should not see ourselves. We should know that it is Allah that has tried you with it. Every ni'mah that Allah has given us, every opportunity that Allah has given us is a fitna to us. And there is none among us that Allah has not given somebody, has not given one particular thing that He denied the next person sitting beside you. If you give some people, they'll be asking for money, Allah will say, no, it's not money that befits you. It's health that I want to give you. Some, it's not health. It's not money. But anywhere that person step, anything requested for, it will be granted. Have you never seen some family members, the head of family, the Magaji, the Uwargida, the Babangida, all of them, they will go to one family that want to marry your daughter for our son. And they will get here. They will be asking them, where is Malam Saheed? And Malam Saheed is the youngest, the smallest child in their family. Indicating that all of them that came, they are not enough for them. They are not valuable. If only Malam Saheed come, only him come, we are going to give our daughter to him. And 10, 20, that they call themselves the big men in the family, they are born. But they ask for the person that they dislike in the family. But when they go there, they say, where is so person? Indicating that that person is more than all of the people that have born. Yoruba people used to say, àwọn òkú tó ju alààyè lọ. Muna da wasu da sun riga mu gidan gaskiya. Amma tarihin su ya fi mu da muka yi raye yanzu. Akwai wasu a cikin kabari da yake abin da suka yi kafin su bar duniyar nan shine zai diga bude ma wayan su a cikin mu anyoyi. Za a ce in ba domin darajar ubansa bane, hai da ba mu bashi wannan daman ba. That is you that you deserve baka daman kai ba wani abu ba. Darajar iyayenka na jiya a cikin kabari domin darajar su ne ana so a baka wannan abu, you don't merit it. Mu a ina ne za a mention sunan mu da zai bude ma yaran mu gobe anya. Ina ne za ka tsaya da za a ce wai ka mun ga mutumin kirki. Ai mafi yawancin mu mutane banza ne. A masallaci, a wajen aiki, a inda muke zama, a inda muke kwana. We see ourselves, muna ganin kanmu too much. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man qala ana falaysa huwa." Duk wanda ya ce gani ku ganni, that person is not existing. He's telling this person, "Walaula dahabta jannatan." Whenever you want, if you are somebody that is sensible, whoever wants to enter your what? Your garden. Kunta be saying, "Masha Allah, everything that Allah has done for me is the wishes of Allah. Not that I'm the best. Not that I'm the best. La quwwata illa billah." No any person can change. Nobody can change your life. If it's time for your promotion, if anybody say wants to deny you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will eliminate that person. Yoruba people used to say, "Yagolona koje kori mi, ìràwọ̀ ina ni ò tí yọ ni." Kai da kana ce abaka hanya kana so a ganka, Allah bai nuna kama duniya bane. In kana cikin rami za a zuwa neme ka. In lokacin ka ya isa, za a gaya ma wannan muna neman lawa ne, muna neman wa, sai an neme ka. Amma kana ce gani, you are nowhere. Let Allah do whatever Allah wants to do, but we are asking Him to do the best for us. Abunda zai diga samu a cikin hawaye da za mu yi ta jin, ba za mu ta jin daɗi ba, kar Allah ya taba mu da shi akan imanin mu. Wala haula wala quwwata illa billah. To, this person yana gaya ma dan uwansa, he told that person that was so boastful that whenever you want to enter your garden, be telling Allah that what? It is not my might. It is not the wisdom. It is not the first class. It is not because I'm the best person in the police academy. It's not because I'm the best person in Federal University. No, it's not because I brought certificate from Chicago or from Oxford. No, it's just the mercy of Allah. Okay, you have said you have more children than me. You are more richer than me. You are doing that this. In Tarani, if you see me as a poor person, Anna akola minka malan wa walada. If you see me as a poor person, that I don't have money like you. I can't sit down in the circle that you are sitting. I don't have children. You have plenty children. You send them to Dubai, you send them to Jamaica, you send them to the moon, you send them to the sun. So also one day you send them to the grave. If you are saying all this, I will advise you, whenever you enter your garden, to do what? To say, Allah, I'm thankful to you. Father, this person, the second person that his garden was not doing well, he now said, he has advised him that he should be appreciating Allah. He now told him the other way around now. For Asa, it's very easy for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For Asa Rabbi and yutiyani khairan min jannati. It's very easy for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my Lord, to give me a befitting thing that is better than this your farm, this your garden. So anybody that is humiliating us, that is boasting of his position, boasting of his power, boasting of his children, boasting of his ni'mah that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has done for him, don't tell Allah to destroy him, just tell Allah to take charge. Don't tell Allah to take charge. Can we curse somebody in Islam? Brothers, can we curse? That Sharia Islam ya ba mu dama ce mu tsine ma mutane? Amma manzo Allah ya tsine ma mutane. Yana na rubuce a hadisi bayyanane, but mene suka yi masa before he did that. So you don't need to curse somebody. Just tell him, Allah, I'm your servant. Don't take charge. Allah will fight for you more than what you yourself will have asked to fight for. This person now said, Allah, my Lord, it's very easy for him to give me things that are better. Like your garden that you see, you think that nothing can happen to the garden. Allah can give me a garden that is better than your own. And on your own, and Allah can send an inferno from the heaven. Allah can send fire from the heaven. Allah can send wind from the heaven. Allah Akbar. May Allah not try us. Allah has plenty of battalions, plenty of soldiers, different kind of soldiers. He has different kind of mopos. He has different kind of navy. Not like all these our own Nigerian navy and mopolo. No. وَمَا يَعْلَمُ جُنُودَ رَبِّكَ إِلَّا هُ. Nobody knows all the battalions of Allah except him. I've said it several times here. Namruzu. It was just one of the soldiers of Allah that went and killed Namruzu. What was that? Mosquito. Namruzu that was calling himself God during the time. Namruzu, Karuna, and Fir'auna. All of these people, they behaved somehow on the earth. And all of them, they existed during the time of Nabi Musa. Nabi Musa is not a no-nonsense prophet. It's not like the prophet Muhammad, not like Isa. He will confront you. Because the power that he has is equivalent to the power of what they gave 40 men. That is the kind of power that he himself has. Only Nabi Musa. I told us when we were talking about it, that he beat Malakul Maut. He used to be a very strong person. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now gave him strong enemies of Allah. Fir'auna, Karuna, and Namruzu. Namruzu was during Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. When Namruzu was calling himself God, Allah just sent mosquito to him. Mosquito entered through the first nostril and came out from there and went into his head. He was shouting, you people should be somebody that cannot come closer to his throne, the chair that was sitting. They are the one that were beating his head. Beat this place, beat this place, beat this place. Can anybody beat the head of a king? Can you even see their head? It is only their wife when they want to enter the inner room that they will remove the crown. Like Kalarawi in Kano, may Allah forgive him. Kalarawi said, Kai, so we can see the head of Ado Bayero, the father of the present emir of Kano. He said, we only saw his head when he removed his sarah and when we are doing tawaf. Because whoever you are, when you are doing tawaf around Kaaba, your head must be open. As a man. We've discussed all this last year when we were talking about Hajj and Umrah. So it was there that he saw the head of Ado Bayero. So nobody can touch the head of a king. Not talk of the level of the Namruzu, the steward, the helpless person, the person that they can't believe that can become anything. The one that they help, that was beating the head of the king. Beating the head of the king so that what? mosquito can come out. Allah said mosquito don't come out. Chop the better things that are in his head. That was how Namrud died. So all this earthquake that you used to see, all this tsunami you used to see, all this volcano you used to see, all these fire incidents, they are part of the Allah would know that Rabbika illahu. They are part of the messengers and the battalions of Allah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now said, He sent an inferno from heaven. Fatusbiya saw idan zalako. The following note like this: after this man, the second man, after saying this to his friend, that Allah can give me a garden that is better than your garden. Allah can give me. And this is your own that you are so proud of. Allah can destroy it. He can send something and destroy it. And immediately, that is why we should be very careful with some righteous servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whenever they talk, Allah will make it to come to pass. If they curse you, you will be cursed. If they supplicate for you, their supplication will be answered. I've told us about some of the Sahaba of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that they are mujibatu dua. That anything they say now, before the day runs out, Allah will grant it. Among them is Sa'd bin Abi Waqqas. If you talk like this, that thing will come to pass. Among them was Uwaisu al-Qarni from Yemen. I told us about them. Whatever he say, it will come to pass. And that was why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never met him. That person was not alive. They didn't meet with Rasul. He was alive, but they didn't meet. So he wasn't a Sahabi of Rasul. Rasul was in Makkah, Medina. He was in Yemen. Rasul said, a righteous servant is coming after me. Whenever he comes, tell him to supplicate for me and supplicate for my ummah. For Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that means that person has a reserved place in sight of Allah. And when Umar radiallahu ta'ala knew, during the time of Abu Bakr, they didn't see that person. During the time of Umar, when he became the Khalifa, he went for Hajj. On getting there in Mina, he now went to locate the tent of the people that came from Yemen. He now said they are looking for the person they call Uwaisu al-Qarni. Qarni, it was the name of the place he came from in Yemen. Like Ibejuleki in Lagos. Sabongeri in Zaria. So where he came from was Al-Qarni. Sunan garin su daga inda ya zo a cikin jihar Yemen. They located him. They don't see him there. He's not a wealthy person. He's not somebody that you can recognize. You can do anything. See, all of these malam masu yanke farce, masu wanke mana toilet, masu wanke mana butoci a masallaci. Majority of them will be in Al-Jannah before the imam that they are praying behind them will enter Al-Jannah. Majority of people you are seeing as imam today, they might be people that will be the last person that will enter Al-Jannah on the day of Qiyamah. So being an imam doesn't mean that you are the most pious person. It's just an opportunity. Majority of Muazzin, Nadani, they will enter Al-Jannah before the imam will enter. They located him. Umar radiallahu ta'ala, the Amirul Mu'minin, he went to his point and he said, are you Uwais? He said, yes. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave us a will and he talked about you. He said we should locate you whenever you come, you should supplicate for him. For Rasul to say somebody should pray for him. And you should pray for his ummah. Umar bowed down his head for Amirul Mu'minin. Like the Sultan of Sokoto now, should come and bow down his head in front of anyone who falls. You know that Amir will leave. Some people will be coming around to come and see who is that person. A whole Amir. Umar. And you know Umar is a no-nonsense person. For him to bow down in front of Uwaisu that nobody respects. Nobody respected him. Nobody knows who he was. After that, Uwaisu Qarni disappeared. Till today, nobody knows where his grave is. He never went back to Qarni. He never went back to Yemen with his people. Because he thought, because of what they discover in him, they might come and start worshipping him. The way some of our malams they are doing now. Because you pray for somebody that is looking for a child for 20 years. Allah now use you for the istijaba. And you are not expecting them to be worshipping you. Say, well, Allah fẹ́ jọba ọtún máa wẹ̀ṣẹ̀ àwúrẹ́. Tó fẹ́ dọ́lọ́ ni. Allah ya riga ya baka ka zaman sarki. Bayan sarki sai kana ta amfani da sabulu salo da aka hada da wannan da. Kana so ka mai da kanka Allah ne? Akwai wani matsayi daga lokacin da aka cire Sanusi daga CBN kuma ya samu emirship of Kano State. That is, yes, this is the best thing that I'm expecting. So that one is more than the governor of CBN. So Bayang, already, after you become a king, what do you want in this world again? Everybody, the rich man, the poor man, the imam, the president, everybody will come and bow down in you. You know how people used to say, Oba Balori Gbogbo Nkan, Okosu Oko Aje. So some of these amana, if Allah just give them an accidental istijaba, it's not accidental, that some of them don't even fast Ramadan. Some of them are taking put on suaka for year. Some of them are supporting all these kidnappers. They are the one they suna daura musu laya. Kuma da sura Qur'ani, na ayan Qur'ani, kuma zai yaki. Amma inna rabbaka labil mirsad. So let's come back to our class. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we, Allah, we can send any of our battalion to anybody. This second person that his garden was not doing well now said, be careful. Allah can destroy your farm and give me a better one that is better than your own. Before he finished talking, Allah sent an inferno from heaven. And that flourished garden now became something that you can never recognize again. Fatusbiya saw Idan Zalako. The following morning that guy now woke up, now discovered that he had gone back to square zero. So those of you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala just give you an accidental success in your family. Your parents have suffered, your mother suffered, your father suffered, your great grandfather suffered. Allah now bless you. Anything you touch, Allah is blessing it for you. In Makana Sharani, Allah bless it for you. You are selling water, Allah bless it for you. Allah do this for you. Don't see yourself. That same work that you are doing, that everybody is coming around, that you are making millions, some have done it before you. Up till now, they are still settling debt. And they will be able to finish that settling of that debt. They took loan. They will be able to service that loan, finish. Their great-grandchildren will still pay it. And it's that same work that you are doing now, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is just making it very prosperous for you. Don't let us see ourselves. Man qala ana falaysa huwa. How you should be a man who are falam tastati ala talaba. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can do and undo with you, and you won't have anybody to help you. Why will it be somebody? The following morning, this man that has a garden, that the garden was doing very well, he now went round his garden. Fast by yuqallibu kafai ala ma anfaqa fiha. He now started regretting. He started twisting his hand together like this in the state of regret. Then I tell Nadama, che, ya isa na iwo nani, kilo de ti mo shele, o an kabama. Then I tell Nadama, che, me isa na iru wannan kalamo mine. Why did I say all this? Why am I ungrateful element to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? So all the investment he has invested, everything turned to ashes. So those that are stealing our money, those that are stealing our resources, that are saying that they are doing all this, they want to make sure that their children will not suffer after them. Help me ask them. I asked this question 2-3 weeks ago, that how much was the money that their father left behind for them? Was it that same money that they are spending till today? So you, that you have believed that the investment you have done will sustain your family till eternity, is a lie. Within the twinkle of an eye, min bayna gabdatil aini yughayyiru Allahu halin ila halin. Within the twinkle of an eye like this, Allah can change your story. Change your success story. He change it to failure. Change your failure, change it to success. And nobody can query Allah. So those of you that you have succeeded, be careful. Those of you that you have succeeded, be careful. After success, berege, not be failure, but after failure, what remains? Success. So those of you that you have succeeded, including me myself, be careful. Any position we find ourselves, let us be careful. Because of our distances. So the person that was so full of himself, he started regretting. He was twisting his hand that Kai. Why did I do this? Why did I say this? Why He was not regretting on his loss. Wayakul, he now said, Ya laytani, oh, I'm regretting. Ya laytani, woe unto him, not unto me. Ya laytani, me means you are talking to yourself, right? And no be kasra. You are referring the talk to yourself. Ya laytani, to himself, say, why did I do all this? Why did I see all these utterances? Why am I so boastful? Yes, you are the voice of IGP. Yes, you are the voice of civil. Nobody can check us in Nigeria police force. Nobody can deal with us in Nigeria Air Force. The IGP will come out. The chief of service staff will come out. The president will go out. Brothers, you know on the 29th of May, may Allah spare our life. As soon as President Muhammad Buhari step out of Asura, as soon as he step out of the gate, if you forget his handkerchief, as soon as he step out, you know he can't go back there and go and pick it. As soon as he reach Eagle Square, you hand over to whoever is going to hand over to. You know he can't go back there again. He will become a visitor that same day. If you forget an handkerchief, they will rather send somebody to go and pick it for him. He can never enter there as a president again. So those of you that you have an affiliate to them, what is your own? What is your own? They call you to come and eat. They call another person to come and eat. The other person they now call to come and eat. You are now holding his hand that you should not finish the food. What do you want the owner of the food to say? Even you that you are holding somebody hand, they ask you to come and eat. You are not the owner of the food. You are now holding another person's hand. Whoever you have connection to, be careful. The connection that you should always be looking for is the tawassul bainika wa bain Allah. The connection between you and Allah is what you always run after. So this person now woke up, went round his garden. Everything has turned to ashes. Because of what? Because of the wordings that were coming out of his mouth. He started regretting. وَيَقُولُ لَا يَا لَيْتَنِي لَمْ أُشْرِكْ بِرَبِّي أَحَدًا. And I know I shouldn't have associated partnership with Allah. Not until you are bowing down in front of an idol that you are associating partnership with Allah. You know, we told us that the organs that we are using to use in our salawat, we should not use it for anybody. Those of you that are Kunu power, you that you are from Nupe kingdom, that if you want to greet, you must go down, go down, go down. It's culture, it's not Islam. And those of you that are Yorubas, that you must make sure that your child or your children, especially the male child, must do dobale. It's not part of it. We are using all these terms for Allah. We are using our forehead and nose for Allah. We are using our knees for Allah and the tips of our finger. We must not use it to bow down for any other person. I went to the school of one of my sons one very day. I greeted the principal, So my boy now extended his hand like this to me. The principal now smiled him that you'll be greeting your father, shaking hands with him and start telling him this is what our religion teaches us. But me, I did not do that for my father. Because the belief I had now, they don't have it. And this is what we are passing on to our children. Salaam alaikum, salaam alaikum. He rates us at the same level. Doesn't mean that we are at the same level in front of Allah. So that ego will come down. We won't look down for anybody. You eat with people. Some of us, we can't eat with our wife, not talk of eating with somebody, a friend. It's very shameful. Brothers, let's calm down. We enjoy this world, enjoy our cupboard, and have an eternal peace inside of Allah. Don't let us be arrogant. See what happened to this man. Don't let us be arrogant. Wherever we find ourselves, don't let us be arrogant. Any action you want to take, what will be the repercussion in this world and the hereafter? It will be helping us to checkmate ourselves. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our stay here easy for us. Allah now said that this person was regretting his actions. وَلَمْ تَكُنْ لَهُ فِئَةٌ يَنْظُرُونَهُ. And there is no any group. A fi'ah. Fi'ah means a group of people, set up of people. يَنْظُرُونَهُ to help him. Those of you that you rely on your society, that yes, I belong to the occultic society. I belong to the AA group. That the police should be looking for you, be chanting you up and down. That yes, those guys, they are cultists. Those of you that you belong to Yahoo society, I don't believe any one of them are here because you can't be hearing this and still be with them. None of them is here. But those that you know that they are doing it, tell them that fear can never help them. That group can never help them. The only group that can help you is the Hizbullah, the group of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it's not every group of Allah, not every masjid that Allah is going to answer their prayer. Because some foundation of some masjid was built with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not interested in. The imam that is leading was somebody that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had forsaken. The people you are staying with, there are people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent away from his ni'mah. That's why between us, you as an entity and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, try as much as possible to let that consistency of his oneness being between you and him. That is Tawheed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, nobody is there to help him. Min dunillah, except we Allah. Wa ma kana muntasira, and he himself cannot help himself. You can see, Allah said, no fear, no group, no society. Don't say you go and look for Igbo problem. Then the Yoruba people will come and save you. The Yoruba people, they don't have a united voice. The Afenifere will say their own. The Nadeko will say their own. This one will say the same Yoruba people. Are those the people that you want to rely upon? That want to go and look for the Ishekili people or Efik people trouble? When you come there, the Yoruba Afenifere will say we don't know you and Nadeko. You get to Nadeko, the Nadeko will say I don't know you. Are you not on your own? So let's stay with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As Allah said, Unalikal walayatu lillahi al-haq. Allah said every protection belongs to me, Allah, and that is the sincere protection. Those of you that they are doing small things, sadly for you. You even see some people are Muslim Shiva with liar. Why even praying with talisman? Some they have the belief that this thing is nonsense. If they want to go and pray, they will remove it. They will keep it somewhere. Immediately they come back from masjid, they will tie it again. That one cannot suffice. That one cannot protect you. It can't. And if it is one weapon, it can't. Wala yahudduhu if su'man wa huwa al-aliyyul aziz. It is the divine protection that can protect us. But that doesn't mean that we should not protect ourselves. We should not go against what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us not to do. One person went to listen to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Masjid in Medina one day. On getting there, he was a villager. He came with a camel. He rode a camel to Medina. On getting there, he now left his camel. He didn't tie it down with the rope. He now went to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He greeted him. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam exchanged greetings with him. He now told him, where did you go tie your camel? He said, no, I didn't tie it down. I left it outside. And Allah will be protecting you. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no, don't have that misconception. Either wa tawakkal ala Allah. Go and tie it down and rely on Allah. So if you leave your door open now, you now say because before you go to bed, you recite Ayatul Kursi. Ayatul Kursi is for protection. Amaba will wake you up. And they will do nonsense with your wife. You are the one that left the door open.